You read the title and thumbnail. That's why you clicked on this video. We're going to talk about some pretty big companies whose stock price is under $30. Now, I am far from a financial consultant. I have a high school diploma and my bank account is far from impressive. So it's up to you to not just take my word for it and to do your own research. And for those of you who are fortunate enough to have a financial consultant, maybe you take some of these ideas and run it by them. And if they tell you that those are some pretty good ideas, you need to fire them on the spot. How the hell are you going to do their job? That's like you going into a doctor's office, they tell you you have a brain tumor, and you have to suggest that you perform surgery. How the hell are you going to do their job for them? Why are you even paying them? Anyway, my name is Dorian, this is SEM, and we're going to talk about some billion-dollar companies with stock prices under 30 bucks. First up, we have Norwegian Cruise Lines. Now, a lot of industries got hit really bad when the pandemic started. I don't think anybody got hit worse than the travel and leisure industry. Right now, their price per share is at $26.04 at the time of this recording. The total company value is $9.5 billion. Now, I think it's a safe bet once the pandemic is officially over with that their stock price is probably going to double. So I feel like this is a really good investment, even though I'm not a financial consultant. If you're interested, their stock symbol is NCLH, Norwegian Cruise Lines. Now we're going to stick with the travel and leisure industry. Actually, we're going to stick with the cruise line industry. And now we're going to talk about Carnival Cruises. Now their price per share is $25.85, so it's even cheaper than Norwegian. But their total company value is $28.9 billion. That is triple what Norwegian Cruise Lines is worth. So yes, you need to invest in this company. I mean, of course, as soon as this pandemic's over, people are going to be running to get on a cruise, and you could be raking in the benefits. Their stock symbol is CCL. Again, I am not a financial consultant, so you need to do your own research. Carnival Cruise Lines. Now, for a lot of you YouTubers, this company should hit close to home. The next company is GoPro. Their price per share is $11.86 at the time of this recording. I don't think I said it for Carnival Cruises, but you can assume the same at the time of this recording. Their total company value is $1.7 billion. Now, I don't see it going up too much. I mean, because I don't think they really got hit with the pandemic as hard as everybody else did. I mean, if anything, people probably bought more GoPros than they normally would. But I look at it like this. Their stock price is $11.86. Sometimes when I go to Starbucks, I can buy 3 shares of their stock, just what I spend there. So you never know what this company might turn into. For that little bit of money, it might be a good investment. If you're interested, their stock price or their stock symbol is GPRO, GoPro. Now this next company my girlfriend loves is FITBIT. Their price per share is $6.93. I spend more at McDonald's getting a number 2. Their total company value is $1.8 billion. Again, I feel like this falls in the same category as GoPro. Is their stock probably going to rise? Probably not too much because private Apple Watches is killing them. But if they figure out a way to get past the whole Apple Watch thing, you never know what this might turn into. And again, it's only $6.93. If you're interested, their stock symbol is FIT. And yes, all the information I gave you is at the time of this recording. FITBIT. The company that gives you Barbie, Hot Wheels, Fisher-Price, Thomas & Friends, and American Girl, it is MATTEL. Now, the price per share at the time of this recording is $19.99. Their total company value is $6.9 billion. Now, I don't see how their stock is really going to rise. I mean, unless Hasbro goes out of business, which I don't really see that happening because Hasbro's bigger than they are, and their stock price is a lot higher. But if you know something that I don't, their stock symbol is MAT, Mattel. Next, we have OUTFRONT Media. If you're wondering who they are the ones who make the billboards, and they also do transit displays for companies to advertise. Right now, their price per share is $21.97. Their total company value is $3.1 billion. Both of those are at the time of this recording. Now, do I see their stock going up? I do, just because once this pandemic is officially over with, companies are going to be ready to ramp up their sales, and they're going to have to advertise more, and I think they're going to rake in the benefits. Now, how much are they going to rake in the benefits? Who knows, but it's probably going to be something. If you're interested, their stock symbol is OUT, OUTFRONT Media. Next up, we have Aurora Cannabis. Willie Nelson and Snoop Dogg are probably board members. Their price per share is $9.27. Their total company value is $1.8 billion. That's at the time of this recording. Now, we all know cannabis is eventually going to be huge. A lot of the states are adopting it, making it legal, and even sports leagues are starting to relax their punishments on cannabis towards their athletes. So if you can get in at the ground level, you might want to. And right now, like I said, it's $9.27. Me and my homie Kev, we bet more on FanDuel every night. If you're interested, their stock symbol is ACB, Aurora Cannabis. Next up, we have 1-800-Flowers.com. Right now, their price per share is $26.14. Their total company value is $1.6 billion. Now, I know because I listen to ESPN radio every day that all of the radio shows do a lot of their ad reads. I don't see how much their stock is going to rise. But again, if you're interested, because I'm far from a financial consultant, their stock symbol is FLWS, 1-800-Flowers.com. Next up, we have my bank, KeyBank. And they are headquarters right here in beautiful Cleveland, Ohio. How many people has ever said beautiful Cleveland, Ohio? But I can't talk about my city. That's where I'm from. Their price per share is $19.89. And their total company value is $19.4 billion at the time of this recording. It might not make sense for you guys to invest, but since they're already my bank of choice, it just makes sense for me to invest in them, and they can give me money instead of me giving them money. If you're interested, their stock symbol is KEY, KeyBank. Next up, we have Under Armour, who have some of the best commercials. Boy, they be getting me hype for about 5 seconds, and then I realize I'm 40 years old and I need to sit my butt down. Their price per share is $22.44. Their total company value is $10.1 billion at the time of this recording. If you invest in it, you'll have something in common with the chef, because you gotta believe Steph Curry's gotta be an investor. I mean, they're paying them a lot of money. You might as well reinvest it into them. If you're interested, their stock symbol is UAA, Under Armour. Next up, we have SiriusXM. Their price per share is $6.15. You guys are charging me $13 a month for your services, and that is double what your price share is. That's crazy. Their total company value is $25.4 billion, so they're worth a hell of a lot of money, but their stock price is minuscule. Again, you probably pay more at McDonald's for a meal, so might be worth the investment. If you're interested, their stock symbol is SIRI, SiriusXM. Next up, we have Cinemark. Now, I said that probably nobody got hit worse than the travel and leisure. We might have a winner. The movie theaters got hit really, really, really bad. I'm still shocked they're in business. Right now, their price per share is $20.79. Their total company value is $2.4 billion. Now, remember what I said about the cruise lines? That goes the same for movie theaters. Once this pandemic's over with and we're all safe to go to the movie theaters, they are going to jam pack it. So you might as well go ahead and buy some shares and reap in all the benefits. If you're interested, their stock symbol is CNK. Cinemark. Next up, we have AMC Entertainment. Their price per share is $10.94. Their total company value is $4.9 billion. And with these two companies, they're like flipped. AMC Entertainment total company value is double what Cinemark is, but Cinemark's price per share is double what AMC Entertainment is. This is my advice. Like I said before, I feel like once this pandemic's over, the movie theaters are going to blow up. Why have one source of income when you can have two sources of income? I would invest in them both. If you're interested in AMC, their stock symbol is AMC. Go figure. AMC Entertainment. Next up, we have British Petroleum. For all you youngsters that don't know, that's BP. The price per share is $24.57. Their total company value is $83.3 billion, as at the time of this recording. I look at oil and gas like travel and leisure and the movie theaters. They took a hit. Now, I don't think they took a significant hit like those other two industries did, but they did take a little bit of a hit. And I feel like once this pandemic's over, that their stock will rise. If you're interested, their stock symbol is BP. Go figure. And speaking of getting hit hard, now we have the airline industry, and we have American Airlines. Their price per share is $22.77. Their total company value is $14.5 billion. That's at the time of this recording. Again, it falls in the same category. Once the pandemic's over with, I feel like their shares are going to go up. So it might be smart to invest in them right now. If you're interested, their stock symbol is AAL, American Airlines. Next up, we have U.S. Steel. Now, if you're fans of the men who built America like I am, then you know that Andrew Carnegie had one of the biggest steel companies in the world called Carnegie Steel. And JP Morgan bought that from him, and for a small amount of time made him the richest man in the world until John D. Rockefeller passed him up again. The price per share right now is $20.37. The total company value is $5.4 billion. That's at the time of this recording. If you are interested in investing, their stock symbol is X. You would think it would be USS, but it is not. It is X, like DMX. X going to give it to you. Maybe they might give you some money. U.S. Steel. Next up, we have Ford. Henry Ford was also in The Men Who Built America. Did you know that he helped establish the 8-hour workday? He also helped establish what we call the weekend, because he used to give his employees 2 days off after they worked 5 days straight. Thank you, Mr. Ford. Their price per share is $12.32. Their total company value is $49 billion. They got hit just as hard as anybody else did by the pandemic. I don't think that price per share is going to stay there, so I feel like this will be a really good time to invest in a really good company. If you're interested, their stock symbol is F. Just F. Ford. And I can't believe this company made this list. Next, we have AT&T. Now, technically, they're a little bit over $30. The price per share is $30.08. I wasn't going to let 8 cents stop me. Their total company value is $214.3 billion. People, they don't just do phones. They own HBO, they own Warner Brothers, they also own DC Comics. Do you see all the movies coming out? I'm going to invest tomorrow because I know I'm going to make some money off of them. If you're interested, their stock symbol is T. Just T. AT&T. And last, we have General Electric, or GE. Now, speaking of men who built America, they have been around for a long time. Before they were GE, they were Thomas Edison Electric, the same man who invented the light bulb. Well, he had an investor named JP Morgan. Yes, him again. And they were trying to get the Niagara Falls big because they was going to build a dam, which was going to put a power company there that will power the East Coast. And it was JP Morgan and Thomas Edison versus Westinghouse and Nikola Tesla. Well, Nikola Tesla and Westinghouse won the bid. JP Morgan was extremely pissed. He was so pissed that he was secretly buying up the shares of Edison Electric under Thomas Edison's nose. He didn't know about it. Next thing you know, JP Morgan said, guess what? You no longer own your company. I do. We're not calling it Thomas Edison Electric anymore. It is going to be called General Electric. So that's where the GE came from. Their stock price at the time of this recording is $12.85. Their total company value is $112.4 billion. People, I shouldn't have to say it. $12.85. You know they're going to come back after this pandemic is over with. They're a $100 billion company. Buy the stock for $12.85. It will go up. If you are interested, their stock symbol is, of course, GE. And that is the list, people. I feel like I'm really going to get ridiculed really bad for making this video. All kinds of hate is going to be in those comments. But it's cool. For those of you who actually listen to me and you make some money on this investment, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go into the comments. I want you to say how much money you make. And then I want you to get in contact with me because you owe me 10% because I gave you the idea. That's at least worth 10%. In saying that, if you are new here to SEM, please hit the subscribe button and become part of this SEM Nation. Once you become part of this nation, that bell notification, you'll know when the video comes out. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. My name is Dorian. This is SEM. Thank you guys for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. And you guys have a good day.